Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Fury of Dracula. It's my first game of the 2025 league on Dracula today against AndreZot. It's very exciting. Let's see what his setup is today. He's going nothing unusual, only going to be on a Seward. He's doing my setup. That guy. Oh. Seward in Bordeaux. Well, I wanted to start in Spain, and now Seward isn't in Spain, so it feels like it's a good call. Maybe got one vampire in the opening hand, a spy. There's a bats there. If I go Spain, what does that look like long term? I place a vampire. I let it mature. I have not played Dracula in a hot second. I've not really played this game in like a few months, so there might be a little bit of rust. And I've always felt more comfortable on Hunters than Dracula, but it's fine. We're going to do great today. Especially if we start in Spain. It's like the home field advantage. Oh, anything. Okay. Look, it's just, people do it because it's really good. Just because I do it, and it's the best start, so I can't blame them for doing the best thing. What? I can do this. We can just kill Seward. We'll be fine. We're gonna put our first place in... We put one Saragossa, and then we go like Alicante as the first encounter. We circle back around, because it would be first place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yes. I like that plan. I'm maybe thinking I actually don't even put a vampire down. I just put like a fake rumor token. Make Seward run down there with his stake. Because you can get to Alicante in one day by railway. So even with a hide card doesn't really guarantee its safety. It's a good draw for me. Local rumors doesn't do anything. He's on the other side of the map. And that's another proximity event. I like to see those now when I'm not close to them. So overall, good day for a good first day. 2 proximity events, Dramina Druid dogs. It would be nice to have a hoax. I think everybody wants a hoax in a starting hand just because it's so effective you can make it mature. But only 2 of them in the deck, you only draw 5 out of 28 cards. It's relatively unlikely to have one in your opening hand. Am I even going to put a vampire down? I feel like I want to go mob. If Seward is going to come down here to chase this thing. Because then he has the most items, he'll take the most damage. We won't misdirect Saragossa. We can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. End up there. We do some circling tactics. Just take it in. Nothing crazy happening. It's really unusual you see people don't take it that first day. They just want to get as many tickets out of the pool as they can, and then you'll do some trading with Van Helsing or whatever after you've already maximized your chances of getting those white ones. Yeah, okay. Standard stuff. We're gonna go to $26. We'll put a. What are we gonna put in 26? I'll put a spy, maybe. Spy would be good to get Seward if he tries to come down here. We'll put a spy down. A lot of vampires in my opening hand. It's three out of the 5 fighter ones. Maybe I do need to start playing them then. It's 1 stake gone. Seward has 3 events as well, so he's kind of scary. Mina. Jonathan Harker is the ally. That's annoying if I'm not going to misdirect my last space. Stupid forensic accountant. Gonna look at all my financial transactions. Well, maybe I will have to misdirect this space then. If he's going to be revealing it, that makes it a lot less cool. I think I put a reckless in 12. I go to 34, put a bats there, hopes that someone walks into 34. I can then bat them into the vampire at night. That would be good. Okay, scanning. I'm not anywhere near there. We're going to put a vampire in 12. A reckless, I think, because if I'm going to push someone into it. Yeah. It's an aristocratic as well. It's good. I don't think I'm going to rumor the mob, right? Yeah, we're going to save our rumor tokens for these other vampires. Mina's finally going to draw an actual event. Agatha, interesting. Do you give up Harker for Agatha? Agatha's better than Harker, but this is like if Harker's ever going to be good, it's going to be in the first week. That's a tough choice, especially if he doesn't have. He searched Amsterdam. That's funny. I couldn't go Amsterdam this time. I'm sorry. Amsterdam's not good when Seward's an 8. That's the problem with it. It gets a lot worse when Seward can get there in 2 moves. I mean, look, my start counters Amsterdam. Seward in 8 counters Amsterdam. He scared me off. He scared me off of doing that start. Sense of emergency on Mina. Also traded with Van Helsing. Oh, I missed the first event she got because I was. Oh no, she got Agatha, didn't she? Yeah, she got Agatha, and then she got traded 2 events from Van Helsing. Yes, that's what just happened. Because Van Helsing had 3, he wanted to give some to Mina. That all makes sense. I think that we're going to go to Lisbon, put down aristocratic vampire. A second bats. I think I am going to rumor token Cadiz. Werecraft. Oh, missed that guy. Used to play a lot more for you, Dracula. More guns being discarded by the American. No, he's English. Godalming is an English character. He's not from America. He's from England. He's Lord Arthur Godalming. I should know this. That's why he discards all the guns. They don't have good gun laws, and they don't have lax gun laws like we do in America and England. Got a crowd. Strider's here, but it's fine. Strider can't ruin this for me. I feel like he is the Grim. He's like, you see a black cat, you walk under a ladder, Strider 656 joins the game. These things all are about the same. In terms of mala suerte? Bad luck. It's fine, he can't hurt me. Wait, he didn't... Harker is in play. So this is going to get revealed. Maybe I should have misdirected it. That's a bit of a misplay. It's all right. Misplay number 1 on the books, folks. Let us go to Madrid. I want Seward to move into me here, I think. Seward moving into me here would be good. Let's see if we can make that happen. We're going to rumor token Cadiz. Oh, we got a whole crowd. A bunch of different folks. Godalming is discarding more guns and a crucifix. Shame on him. So that's the second. Is there both crucifixes gone then? No. Also hasn't discarded any more stakes beyond the first. But I would suspect there's at least one on Mina Godalming because they were the ones who discarded the original. So there's probably at least one other stake on them. The question is, what does Seward do now that he knows about Saragossa, right? Does he go into Spain? Does he like go Madrid? I went Madrid today because I felt like if I didn't go Madrid, he would go there, and then I wouldn't be able to, and I would be forced to like go to 8 or something. Where I would have been in, where would I have been? I would have been Santander today, so he would have moved on to me. But now I can make Saragossa a thing. And I can walk onto it. It is unfortunate that it's going to get knocked off by this other thing. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Ticketing. It is weird that in this game where we ticket, we don't ticket for the railways. We ticket so that we can get tickets out of the pool so that we can make our horses go good. How does that make any sense at all? That by taking bad train tickets out of the pool, by buying them all up, we make our horses run faster. How does that make any sense at all? It doesn't make sense. But I guess from a gameplay perspective, you don't want to add another like pool into the game. You can like double up by making the rail tickets, they matter for rails, and then they also matter for horse movement. You kind of get the double whammy there. I'm going to go to Saragossa. I don't want to put any vampires here because I'm worried about him just like letting this rumor token mature. I'd rather have a bunch of damaging encounters. So if Seward jumps onto me, I can send a mob after him, and I can send my bodyguards after him, and he'll be less of a threat to me. Because no one else is going to get here today. Like, it would take, like, charred carriage plus horses, and renewed vigor, which they could have. But I think that it's early enough in the game that I'm not too worried about those things happening. Like, they could happen, but it's not too likely. And he's still supplying. He's not even moving yet. Horses must not be cooperating. Well, if he lets me, I'm just gonna circle forever. Another stake discarded by them. Newspaper tells them that I did the circle. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. I guess it tells them where Madrid is. No, they knew that already. Okay, that newspaper doesn't really do anything. He's going to Madrid. Do I want to stop that from happening? No. He can search that in his own time. Why did he go to Madrid? What does going to Madrid achieve? I'm not sure. Mina now has... She had Sense of Emergency, is now showing a planned ambush. I don't get to see discard events, do I? Oh, I do. She discards Sense of Emergency. And discard Holy Bullets. Shame on her. Great item card. Underutilized. Does Seward search Madrid today? If he does, I'm gonna beat him up so bad tomorrow. It's gonna be silly. Okay. Okay, Seward. Sure. We're gonna kill you. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. So now we go like that. We're gonna layer the mob. And put down a vampire. And then we're gonna move there. And we're gonna put down another vampire. Yay! So vampires all the way down. Man, I'm supposed to be a Prince of Darkness, but I keep just like broadcasting my location. Come to Alicante. He's delayed here. Let's give him the old 1-2, shall we, folks? Da, 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 da. Get it, mob. Take 4 damage. Or discard some items. Oh, those are not good items. That does not bode well for you, Seward. Although he doesn't have horse. He isn't shown to have horse, so these are probably like gun, something else maybe. We play Mesmerize turn 1 for surezies. Does he punch here? Punch would be pretty good. Yep. That's fine. Tell me I drew an attack card. Attack card would be very good. Or another Mesmerize. An attack card is there. Okay, he's going to take 2 damage. That's good enough. Because he's just not going to be able to kill a 6 HP vampire. It's not going to happen. It's too tough. He's dodging. Okay. I think that might work out well for him here. So I might not draw another attack card. I didn't draw another attack card. Ooh, that's pretty bad for me. Because now he escapes. I assume. Unless he punched again, but yeah. Very well played by AndreZot. Very well played there, sir. Took no damage from the first vampire. Seward might live because of that. That's annoying. Well, I'm going to do the same thing, and if he does the same thing, he'll get me again. Tell me he doesn't do the same thing? Okay, he dodged turn 1. Interesting. So he punched turn 1 in the first combat, he dodges turn 1 in the second one. He's now mesmerized, but it doesn't really matter because he can just escape this turn. He's not really trying to kill the vampire. The difference between this and last time is that this time, I have all the attack cards in the world, so I can just keep throwing down attack cards, and he's probably only going to take 2 damage, and that's fine. The head honcho, that's me, hasn't even joined the fight yet. And a Seward at 5 HP is a weak Seward. Can Van Helsing get involved? No, he's getting closer. I think that I am. I think that I'm going to stay on land. If I stay on land, I think I want him to take some damage here, so he's pretty wounded. Yeah, he took the full 3. Now he's going to take another 2. Plus, show me a weapon. Knife. He's got a rifle. Okay. But now Van Helsing is weak. Mina and Gelling are still not moving. They're still just staying put. Rufus? No, that's not good. Rufus is very good for them here. For all 3 allies in the top 27 cards. Would you look at that? No events on Seward either. Yeah, a lucky find could have done work here. It was good that he got down to 5, because then if he has Heroic Leap, at least if he uses it, he dies. What are we doing here? Do we just throw out a claw turn 1? Is he going to dodge? Do I think he's going to dodge turn 1 is the big question. I think I'm just going to play a plotting. If he escapes, it looks real bad, but I don't think he's going to escape. I think he's going to punch or dodge. He punches, that makes my plotting look bad. I think we plot again because he'll dodge this turn. Please. 1-time dodge. Yes, good. That's good. All right. I think we want all the claws. Unless I probably actually just wanted strength there, but it's fine. Did I already have strength in my hand? I didn't. Okay. Well. Time to start playing claws. Hope this kills him. I should have just taken a strength. Strength here is so strong because he's incentivized to play a weapon. Oh, he did have a weapon, but not the anti-claw one. Here's the big question, folks. Does Seward have an anti-fang or claw item? What's he doing here? What's his last item? That's what this is all about. He has a holy circle and he didn't play it until now? He's a madman. Oh, but he lives because of that. That's annoying. But he only has a knife now? That's it? Surely I can just feed here and kill him. You'd think. I think I'm going to mature this spy, because I'm not going to Granada, because it's a death trap if they have consecrated ground. Let's see if we can snag a knife off Godalming. I feel like he's most likely to have the best weapons. It's unfortunate we're doing this right before the deck reshuffles, but it's okay. Yes, he did have a knife. Good. He probably has a stake horse knife, or like horse heavenly host. Doesn't matter. We're gonna see if we can kill Seward here today. We want him dead. He's only at 1 HP. He's got a knife. That's it. The fact that he had a holy circle and he waited so long to play it. Like, he played a knife first. Did he think I was going fangs for sure there? Like, he could have just noped out of that fight. He could have said, no, I don't want to take it. It's a bad fight for me. But instead, he decided to fight it for a while, which is what I don't understand. Just don't play knife. Don't play knife? Yes. Does he have great strength? He does not have great strength. Seward dies here, and I go back up to max HP. Okay. This is working out very well. Only discards a Heavenly Host. He did have Heavenly Host. He had like Horse, Heavenly Host, Knife. Yeah, let's get these. Can Van Helsing get there? Does he have a horse? Because unfortunately, Seward is still holding on to his tickets for the moment. So if he has a horse and Seward had the ones, you can at least you can still roll it today without fear of it dying permanently. Just going to Madrid. Okay. Nina is now rolling horses. I'm gonna have so many points after this. Time to mature the Reckless. Get another 7 points. And then I think I just want to stay on land. You know, we're hanging out. We're having a good time. With another Reckless. Seward loses 3 events. Hopefully they're good ones. There we go. That'll help Van Helsing heal up as well, so. Down but not out. Although it'll take him a while to get itemed up, but I suppose maybe Van Helsing can trade him some items. Excuse me. I'm kind of playing with fire here right now. A really good RV would send me scurrying back to my Fortress of Darkness. Because even if Seward doesn't have any items, there's still 3 hunters, and they have time. They don't have to deal with Alicante for a moment, so I think I'm going to place a fog here, hope that will be enough. No RV, that's good. That means Godalming's probably not getting on to me unless he sends some emergencies and guesses Barcelona right now. Okay. No Godalming. standard supplying stuff. That's good. So they're not trying to get me today. Does Mina even move off of 54? Or she go to 48 maybe? How many stakes are left? Oh, the deck just reshuffled, dang it. I mean, we saw at least 2 were discarded. At least 2. Rah. I'm a big scary vampire. Ka-chow. Alright, we just want to Fang Mina and get points. Fanging Mina and getting points are the name of the game today. We have double mesmerize, so we're just going to throw them down. Because if they're going to play Heavenly Host, the deck just reshuffled, they will not be getting it back. Ooh, Mina has a knife. Did I know if Mina had a knife? I did not know Mina had a knife. Okay. That's good. So... does she dodge this turn? Tell me she does. Yes! Very good. Very good. Alright, we can do some damage to Mina here. Might actually be able to get a Fang off as well. That'd be nice. Take a strength. I'll play it. Knife. Would have been nicer to have a Fang there, but it's fine. I think there's a world where I'm supposed to plot here again, but I think he'll probably just dodge. But if he does, that's fine. Oh. We're trading some damage. I think he dodges this turn. So what's going to happen is I'm going to plot, he's going to dodge. I find whatever card. I can then just play strength into the knife. He escapes. Oh, I missed out. I could have fanged there. And it's okay. Life goes on. Still, it's 4 damage on Mina. Vampire lived. I'm pretty happy with that. So I think that as cool as it would be to stay on land, I think I would rather wolf form from the med next turn. It's a whole party bus back there. Especially if Godalming commits further into Spain this turn. He is committing further into Spain. All right, let's get some damage in with our new vampires. Punch is pretty good. Is this guy trying to heavenly host him right now? Heavenly host would be pretty good, and I am just dead to it. But I guess I will play strength, because if he does heavenly host, I at least deal 2 damage. I would play Fang here if I had it. Okay. Unfortunate. Could have mesmerized. They're twin vampires. It also helped today that Seward had a bad Seward had a bad combat hand. Like he drew Garlic Wreath, Holy Bullets, Heaven, or Holy Circle, Heavenly, Holy Bullets, Holy Circle, Knife, Garlic Wreath. That's like 4 of his first 5 items. So it helped that Seward was like particularly ill-equipped this time. It's kind of the downside where we're starting by themselves in Spain is if they just don't have good items. It's tough for them to deal with the trail initially. Alright. Oh, I'm glad you drew that before I landed. Or Slimmer's not there. He now knows it's med. I'll let you search that if you like. Does Godalming have double stake? Does he have 1 stake and he's willing to fight the other? He has 1 stake. Okay, so he's gonna kill 1 vampire. He's gonna take a knife fight with the other one. What's his last item? Can't be a knife, because we've seen all 3. Unless he resupplied it after it shuffled, but I don't think he's been supplying since that deck reshuffled, so... I think he's just in a tough pickle here. He can play a Heavenly Host and kill this vampire, because I have no Fang, so best I can do is play Claws. Okay, 4 damage is 4 damage. Now he's probably going to have to bring in another person to double team this vampire, which is good. They're spending Hunter time and resources doing that. It's unfortunate that because Seward is with them, they'll be able to heal twice as fast, but it's how it goes. I do think that I want to take advantage of this and land as soon as possible. Like land today, probably will form. Just start moving around while they're busy dealing with what's in Spain. Especially if Mina eats a fog today. No. Alright. We will form 2. And Zurich will form is the obvious choice here. You also have to be weird and go Milan. I think I'll go Milan. Just for it being slightly less obvious. Spy. Where are we? Folks are leaving. That's alright. They gotta stop Alicante today. They also want to get to Zaragoza soon. Barcelona's got nothing but fog. Which, when it matures, it can be 2 cities away or anywhere in the region. Anywhere in the region. Which in Spain is not especially good, but ooh, he's leaving. Somebody else is gonna go deal with it. Somebody else with a stake, probably. Van Helsing. Yes. We'll fight the old man. Old man plays. I guess I'm just gonna play a Fang. I think he's probably just gonna escape a punch here. This also plays around the Heavenly Host. Okay. Nope, just 2 damage. And this vampire's getting staked as well. It's okay. There's the fog. It's unfortunate that she did it like that. I guess if she searched it yesterday, it would have been a very similar effect. Except she used a day action to do it this time, so I'll take that. It's one less supply for AndreZot. There's the stake. Vampire down. Alright, that just leaves Saragossa. I think Munich is obvious. Munich is also very good. Put some rats in Alicante. They're the rumored rats. Alright, we're gonna put some bats there. It's all about the name of the game is delaying at this point, just because they're all in Spain. So I'm going to get as far away from Spain as I can, make them run all the way around the board before I go back to sea. Doing that with Rufus is risky, but gotta do what you gotta do. What is this? So Seward has been spending the last few days supplying in Madrid. He now is still supplying in Madrid. Okay. Discarding Unlucky Find. It's not the best bug ever. I was kind of worried they might try to just get on me in Barcelona, but then they didn't, so. The fog there is not terrible, but it's also not the best ever. Yeah, and I could get fancy, I could get tricky, I could go open to Germany here, but I think that when they're all in Spain, you just go east. Because it's going to be so much harder for them to get all the way over there and put pressure on me. You go to Zagreb. Obvious move, but sometimes the obvious move is what you need. All right, here comes the pursuit. There's some risk in ambushing here, but I think that as long as I play with the intention of protecting this vampire, should be fine. Alright, we're gonna go turn 1 strength. Come on, get greedy, AndreZot. Think you can just kill it with a gun or something. Yeah, nice. Now, you might ask, does putting damage into Seward even matter? And the answer is not especially. But if I can deal 4, that'd be nice. He's not ticketing then, maybe. That might affect something. No knife. No knife. Good. We get a point. We did manage to deal 4 damage to him. I'm very happy. Probably has a stake. But, yeah, that's 3 stakes gone. And the deck reshuffled relatively recently, so if they drew another stake there, so be it. When I get through my deck slowly, I will eventually be able to put down more fighter vampires. I have, I believe, one left in the tank, one reckless that I have not played. All the king's horses and all the king's men. He's not even beeline east, he's checking locations. Did have a stake. Alright. Pretty good. More rats. Alright, I think that we're gonna misdirect this aristocratic vampire. No, I can't even, I have to wait one more day. Okay. I will do that. Means I'm taking a little bit of a slower route, but I think that that is alright. I'm in no rush to hug the coast right now because I have time. Not a lot of time, but some time. Tell me he checks Zurich right now. Wouldn't that be nice? Checks Genoa. Okay. He goes to Marseille, I assume. Is Van Helsing living in Madrid? Is he going to put down his roots here? What's he doing? Oh, he's worried that I will form back into 16. Alright, we'll form back into 26. And then I've just been circling Spain. Wouldn't that have been something? But no. I do think that AndreZot is confused, or he's checking a bunch of options, which so far he hasn't found the right one yet. But I think that if I can throw a little bit of confusion in the works, if I can misdirect 59, then it'll be harder for them to find me because they have to make the leap to 53, which they could do, but they're with more a saboteur. Desperate Soil is pretty good. We're gonna misdirect Zagreb. So now if you want to find me, you're gonna have to go all the way to Zagreb to find trace of me in the east. I would like to redraw my fog and my vampires. But like, if I can get Godalming to move to Florence today, that would be a win. I don't think, well, I think he's gonna go right up to Munich. He went right up to Munich. This makes sense. I don't want to ambush. It feels bad. Van Helsing now has to move back to Milan, or to Madrid. I mean, it was a good check because there was a chance I was doing that, but because I wasn't there, that's essentially like 2-day actions of his gone, which I will take. I guess he can scan to see that I'm not in Germany. See, but Nuremberg wouldn't have been on the trail anyway if I misdirected it, unless I was like tricksy and went there late. But I think that if I went there late, it would be a bad idea. Perhaps. It's a weapon gone. Take that. It's a win. Mina passes. Okay, we don't want to go to Sofia because I think Sofia is the spot. They're gonna look Sofia, or I think Seward is probably gonna go like Zagreb, Sofia over the next 2 days. And I do not want to be found out when that happens. So I'm not gonna go to Sofia. But maybe if Seward doesn't do that, I'll change my mind. We'll see. This guy is gonna go hang out in Milan. I don't want to put him anywhere else because if I put him in Venice or Zurich or Vienna or Zagreb, it eliminates options for him. I want to leave all the options open. But I would go 59 here under the assumption that he went east. Yeah, that makes sense. And I would then check Sofia. So we're just going to avoid Sofia, so hopefully he remains confused and he doesn't send everyone east. It's the real goal here is if we can keep Mina like checking things in Germany, that would be great. Because I am no longer in the east, so a scan here wouldn't tell him anything. Okay, it looks like he's coming east anyway. Where is he? He's gonna search somewhere? Search Sofia, maybe? I mean, I guess he could also search Bucharest. I feel like Sofia is more likely, or Valona, maybe? 49, perhaps? Budapest. Where's Budapest? Budapest is... It's 11? Okay. Well, looks like he is, in fact, coming after me right now. So I guess I'm gonna just keep throwing down vampires. Hug this coast over here. Because I don't think he can jump on me today. I think he's gonna wait because he doesn't want to use an RV right now, right? He still kind of doesn't really have a great idea where I am. So he'll do more fact finding today, and then if he can figure out where I am based on that fact finding, he'll try to remove me tomorrow. His real problem is that he doesn't know for sure that I'm in the east yet. And Godalming sits and supplies and doesn't move because he doesn't want to move away, which normally I approve of. Again, I think it's too little too late. Just tells him I'm not close. I guess it's still nice. Okay, I didn't go to 49 either. 53 is the only remaining option. I guess he can check it with me today. If he does, that will tell him I'm in the east. This will probably confirm it for him. It's a good draw. And that's why supplying when you're not sure where he is a good move, because you can find information events, and then you'll get information like you had moved, but you'll also have gotten an item, you'll have gotten an event, you'll have gotten closer to the really good events. Supplying is good. What's he get in Venice? Okay, well now the jig is up. He now knows what's going on. And I don't have my fog. I guess I'm gonna get the fog when I layer Munich. So the ultimate safe play here is I just leave, and then I land. This is my Friday move. I move Ionia on Saturday. I go to Terminian on Sunday, and I land on whatever, and I just win. That's the safe play. The risky plays I feed today. For the IDS. Which I think I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to feed. Which could be risky, but I think that it's a risk that I'm willing to take. Risk it for the biscuit. Because he still doesn't know for 100% where I am. I am on top of a reckless. There is some small chance I just win if he tries to run onto me with two people. And I don't even know if he for sure gets two people on me over here. There's the Renewvator, okay. Because I'm at 15. 15's a lot. As long as I don't take 10 damage, I'm fine. And I still think it only is too far away. Like, I guess he can chartered carriage. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he could chartered carriage, okay. We haven't discarded any chartered carriages, have we? No. So he could chartered carriage to 17. Which would be very bad for me. Hopefully he doesn't do that specific move. I want him to do anything but that, actually. Because I'm dying for my hubris right now. Okay, he went to 11. Bullet dodged. Seward and Mina might both be able to get onto me, depending on where he thinks I am right now. If he thinks I went south or east. That tells him pretty much where I am. Okay, so they're both going to get here. But he also only has one item. Because he used a stake, and he lost a pistol to a spy. So, this guy isn't even that well equipped. I could get heroic leaped. But I think that's okay if that happens. And he's using Planet Ambush now. Not even fighting me with it. Well. I'm gonna play a Fang to prevent a Heavenly Host kill. Happy to play another Fang here if I had it. I don't. Okay, we just play Mesmerize then. If he plays Heavenly Host now, it's fine. Because he'll have no combat damage to fight me with. Didn't think so. Alright, now we're trying to draw Fang and play Fang so I can get a point. Play Claws this round, we'll play Fangs next, especially if he dodges here. Punched. I think I'd rather just Mesmerize and have him either not have Escape or Dodge in his repertoire for next turn. Now we can't dodge, so again, could have a knife, I suppose, or a crucifix. But unless he has one of those two things, I will get a point here. I do get my point. Good. Now if Mina comes in, I have some chance of just winning. That's nice. Unless Van Helsing plays Vampire Lair today. This means even with Vampire Lair, I'll only need to land one space to win. Which is nice. Trading is happening. Lucky finds in discard pouch. I don't know what else he could really have. He could have like another planned ambush or a heroic leap, but I don't think those cards save him. They just give him better IDS. Mina has the other plan. What's that planned ambush? That I think she had one a while ago. She still has planned ambush. Okay. A soul roll here would also be big. Okay. That's fine. She slow rolled yesterday. I suppose you can't win them all. I wish Bucharest was a real card. That was a mistake. I could have put like a Wolves there or something. Saboteur maybe would have been really big brain. All right. Are we going to pop our planned ambush? We are. What's our other event? Money Trail. Maybe not very helpful. All right, Mina. Let's dance. Tell me you didn't just escape from one. Wait, I'm an idiot. He played planned ambush. He just leaves. What a silly guy. I should have played Claws there. That was dumb of me. Yeah, okay. Okay, that was misplay. That's fine. We now get to fight. But I feel pretty confident. I'm at 15 HP. Seward only has one. Seward had a garlic wreath this whole time. Oh, that's an L. Right? He only has one card. He has a horse. He's been horsing around. So Seward draws. Feels like he's been having poor item draws all game, unfortunately. Okay, Mina. Just gonna ignore Seward. And just focus on you. Did play the knife round one. Alright. I think I just take strikes then. So I think Mina has a Heavenly Host here. We're going to try to prevent her from using it. Heavenly Host. Punch. No, it's fine. I think she's playing Heavenly Host this round. She could just throw another knife, but I feel like this is the double bluff of I have knife, you won't play Fangs because I have a knife. I could be wrong. Sure, we'll cancel that. Maybe she just doesn't have Heavenly Host. I'm confused. Yeah, I guess I'm just playing claws, yeah. She's gun. It's gonna look really silly. Or that Heavenly Host that she's been sitting on. And we'll see if I can escape his bat here. Be nice. She doesn't have a second knife. She does not, okay. Well, I can just go to the castle now. Again, I'm going greedy. I could just have a guaranteed win rate here if I just like... If I just chilled. I do think I don't go to Castle Dracula today. I think I wait one turn. And just play like Saboteur instead, because if he like reveres onto me, then I can deny him his second action. We'll put a rumor token on the Reckless. That is rough. Strider's back, but even his presence can't throw me off, because we're winning. He's Charter Carrigan. Down to 46. Yeah, it's not where I am, unfortunately. Stewart just doesn't have the items to go after me right now. It's just supplying. Van Helsing is just a supply bot. Searching Valona and Sophia, I'm not there. That tells him that I had to go back to Belgrade or Klausenberg. Austro-Hungary. I'm greeting so hard for like IDS right now. It's crazy. We're just going to the castle and hanging out. Things I think if you move there as your last move, it doesn't actually count for points. So, oh, well, that's a good card. Where's he putting them? Thinking. Doesn't really matter because I'm in Klausenberg, so just hanging out. Okay, it's Chicken Budapest. And then Van Helsing's got a Heavenly Host, that's good to know. Does Mina have the other one? I really thought she did. We'll see if that proves to be true or not. Mina did have one. Okay, she just didn't want to play it against Dracula. She was trying to save it for a CG. I see. Well, I'm gonna get a hoax, and if that hoax gives me Darkness Returns or Through Swiftness, that's a GG right there. I guess I'll know when I mature it whether one of those cards is there. If it is, I think it's just a win immediately. Okay. We do not have the automatic win. I guess I'm just going to take a Wild Horses then to prevent someone from moving on to me. Good Luck removes one roadblock. I could roadblock both the ways into the castle. I think I'll just take Wild Horses. And then we're going to go to the castle. I'm going to put down Fog. It's going to be great. Do they have the second Renewed Vigor? There's a decent chance they do. Long Night is not Renewed Vigor. Okay, without Renewed Vigor, I don't even think if they can get to me. Like, they can sense emergency, but they discarded one of those earlier in the game. So they have the second sense of emergency they could play to get one of these two guys in there. Oh, Godalming. It doesn't even get Godalming all the way there, though. Right? It's just not the right guy for it to be on. Yeah. No. It's fine. Bam! Saboteur. Get delayed. It was really only there if they ever Renewed Vigor and they were going to try to do this shenanigans. He does have a forewarned. Nice. Makes sense to have a forewarned on Godalming. Because even if Seward, I don't know if Seward also had a forewarned or what he had, but because he searched those bats, he didn't use forewarned. He could have used it on the mob, I suppose. Mob forewarned could have gone crazy. What do we got in Budapest? It's a surprise. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Mina has... I mean, yeah, she has Mitral, so I'm good. GG. Max HP. Win in the books. Yeah, the tickets are not working out well. Doesn't matter, he was a moot point anyway. Because there's no vampire there, even if there was, it doesn't matter. So I just move. I'm not going to play my Wild Horses, there's not a point. It's also pointless. We're just going to sit on our throne, in our castle. I'm not even going to have to move. I can just move, I can mature this vampire and win. I don't even have to leave the castle. I just sit here. GG. Yeah, the lack of horses. The lack of horses in the East was The lack of horses to move LG and MH early were brutal. Also, get out of my house. Oh, they had all the white ones, so they couldn't even rail effectively. Yeah, that's really rough. Holding all those white ones, holding all those white ones only to have the 3 horses on the very bottom of the deck. Feels bad. And I sit with my aristocratic vampire. Oh wait, that's not aristocratic. I said soil. Okay, I guess I'm really healed now. We're gonna misdirect. I have to. I guess I can just hide for the win, right? I just hide in my castle. Yep. GG. Feels bad. Well, GG, AndreZot. Rough start with John Stewart having such bad items, and then the horses all being on the bottom. It's a rough first game for him in the tournament. He'll get his licks back in against me tomorrow, I'm sure. He'll get his chance. I will. Until next time, folks. Have a good one.